HangZhou was lucky enough to be one of the first group of cities open to the world. Because of Nixon and Mao Zedong signed the agreement, so they make HangZhou open to the world. 1972, when Mao Zedong and President Nixon decided to make China and the USA agreed to working together to be the bright future. Both leaders actually had a lot of wonderful negotiations were done in HangZhou. The document was made in HangZhou and announced in Shanghai. This is historically, it's a very meaningful city, a great city that made the West and the East meet together, made the great leaders of the East and West sit down together, discuss for the future. I think this G-20 meeting has high expectations from the world, especially at this moment of the world economy. A lot of people don't like globalization. And I personally believe globalization is a great thing for the world. The only thing is that how we can improve globalization to enable more small business, more young people to get involved in. What if we can, using a new mechanism, new technology, can enable 1 billion or 2 billion or 3 billion people to do trade? EWTP, the Electronic World Trade Platform. We think EWTP should be sponsored and enforced by the business and supported by government. So if we can build up a platform that can enable small business and young people to do the free trade and open fair trade globally, this is going to be very fundamental for the next 20 or 30 years world economy and for this century. And I think we are very proud to get involved for this G20 and B20, put our ideas. It is an idea, and we'll continue to work to move forward by this great event. People keep on asking why Alibaba is not in Beijing, why not in Shanghai, in HangZhou. Not because it is a city that is my hometown, because this city is entrepreneurship. It's so friendly to private sectors, and people here are well educated. Beijing, at that time, the government there and people there, they like the SOE, the state-owned business. Shanghai, they like multinational companies. In our city, we like entrepreneurship. We like people from nothing, building it up. So I think we got great talents, we got good environment, and we got the great culture that is fighting for the future. We are a pretty small city, only have close to 9 million people. But HangZhou is so powerful, so influential to China economy, to China culture, because in Song Dynasty, 1,000 years ago, we were the capital of China. And at that time, we are the most splendid and prosperous cities in China. HangZhou today has become the driving force of China's new economy. Because of e-commerce, because of Alibaba, we are now more than 70% of the e-commerce in China. We created more than 3 trillion RMB, which is close to $500 billion GMV. That really pump up the China domestic demanding. And because of the e-commerce development and internet development, so there are a lot of young people who are interested in e-commerce, interested in internet business. They all come to the city. So this city becomes the center of inspiration, the center of innovation, and the center of the new economy entrepreneurs. Because of the G20 and B20, I want HangZhou to be a city more friendly to the world, and people coming here bring new ideas and benefit from this culture and understand China better. I feel so proud of. And this is a city that no matter wherever in the world I go, I always miss it. In every 10, 15 days, I want to be back.